Oh, it's why do Latinos think that black people should get involved with the protests slash riots? What is this? Another Jurassic Park movie? Jesus Christ. That shit gonna go on all the way till I'm old. Jurassic Park. My God. My God. Illegal immigration is not in the best interest of black American citizens. Hell no. Sure isn't. Every time man, I swear that's like gonna be my pet peeve right there. Yep, it is. It's not in our best interest. It does nothing for us. Raindrops. It's tied up. Since it fits so well, please play the dude who spoke Spanish at Family Dollar again. You talking about the guy who he had that girl had profiled him? Is that what you talking about? That's the one you talking about, Annie Charles, where that girl had profiled him. Come on, this fucking shit. I think that's what you talking about, Charles. He said, yes, sir. Illegal immigration take food off the table of black people. Hell yeah. Let me see if I can find that video you talking about. Was it? Because somebody was like, it's not the Dollar Family Dollar, it's the Dollar something like that. Was it the Dollar General? Was it the Family Dollar? I think it was Family Dollar. Yeah, it's Family Dollar. Here you go. I got it right here. Oh, man. Can y'all hear my TV back there? These invaders have become entitled. They need a reminder that they are illegal. Hell yeah. They're getting that wake-up call now because ain't no black folks really joining in. That's why they having a damn fit. Why aren't black people joining in? If it's happening to us, it can happen to you. It already happened to us. Fuck is y'all talking about? They keep trying to equate everything that they got going on to what we had happen in the past to us. It's not even the same. It's not even close. Nobody was treating y'all a certain kind of way in your own countries. Y'all was just doing a bunch of criminal activity and left. Y'all didn't want to be around it. We didn't have that option. We had to deal with all of this shit. These invaders. I'm pretty sure it was my Family Dollar where they were talking about the tennis shoes. What happened? What you mean? Oh yeah, my bad. I read it wrong. My bad. Is my TV too loud? No, we always dealing with this BS. They can't gaslight us. Hell no. The smart ones can't be gaslit. People like us who don't sit around and watch CNN and MSNBC all day, we can't be gaslit. It's all these other fools who watch. If you sitting there like I used to and like I know others, you sit there and watch that liberal news media, that mainstream media, you're going to get indoctrinated. They're going to have you scared. They're going to have you fearful every day. They're not going to have you on the offensive. They're going to constantly have you on the defensive. That's just what it's going to be. Like, you're going to wake up, you're going to cut on MSNBC, and they're going to be, Trump is this, and he's a bad guy, and you finna get picked up, and your bills are finna get higher. Life is finna be bad for you. And then you come home and you cut it on again, and it's the same thing. Now you just walking around telling people, man, they won't let these illegals come over here. And they gonna do the same thing to us that they doing to them. You gotta watch out now. You gotta pay attention. You gotta be on the lookout. For what? Cause you black. They gonna come get that, man, they gonna pick you up. Where they gonna take me? Man, they gonna deport you. Man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all voted for Trump. We gonna get deported. We finna get deported. This is my favorite, man. Look, bro, this is like, I know it's mine and my show, but I gotta show you, man. This is mine. This is so funny. You gonna get deported. I told y'all that this black lady, y'all remember this? I'm gonna play the video, Charles. I told y'all we gonna get deported. I told y'all. Oh my God, lady, you don't know shit. I told y'all. I told y'all.
Y'all not gonna believe this shit. I just watched Jasmine Crockett. She said that the Republicans voted yesterday to deport United States citizens.
Oh my God.
But anyway, they're ready to deport black men. Be ready, be careful. I've told y'all this was coming. Jasmine Crockett just said it.
See?
Jasmine said it, huh? Okay.
She just said they held a meeting and all the Republicans voted to deport United States citizens.
United States citizens, huh? Okay.
They voted for that shit, okay? I told y'all black men to be careful. I told you they was coming for us. They coming.
They
No,
coming.
no, no, cause no.
I told y'all they gonna come for us. They coming. Deport me to my grandmother's house in rural Arkansas. Yeah, that's where they gonna send you. They gonna lock you up in your grandma's house. They gonna have your bags and just slang them on the porch and drop you off and tell you you better not leave your grandma's house. Stupid shit, ain't it? This shit is stupid, man. I'm like, bro, y'all stop saying that. And I keep saying this. Like I think I said this to y'all. I told like my auntie and them and stuff and other people I know. And they sitting up here, y'all, Trump is this and Trump is that. Oh, this is gonna happen. We finna get deported and this is bad. And I'm thinking, I'm like, why y'all keep getting up every day, punching clocks, going to work, clocking in, stopping at grocery stores, buying shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is y'all all out and about if it's so bad? Y'all done stopped and got a grocery list together and took your time, went in there and picked out what you wanted, but you talking about you finna get deported. It don't even make sense. How you gonna live a normal life if you think you're gonna get deported? Like, man, y'all gotta stop being crazy. Y'all done been gaslit. That's what you talking about. They've been gaslit. And I'm telling you, that's from watching that damn mainstream media. That shit will have you scared, man. Then, cause look, I used to watch, it'd be Joy Reid, and then it would be, what's her name? Rachel Maddow and Chris Matthews. Man, you watch them 3 shows back to back to back. Bro, by the time you go to sleep, your heart will be racing. You be thinking all kind of shit is finna happen. The world is coming to an end. And then you wake up and don't nothing happen. And then you sitting here watching it all over again. Say it's always somebody's granny talking that BS. They are so uninformed. Yeah. We got to be honest about that too. A lot of this stuff is the older people. Like the younger people, they really coming up out of it. It's really the older people. But they at the point where like you can't tell them. They know. Nah, I've been around long enough. I know I did it. I know. Man, I'm sorry. Y'all out of touch now. Y'all stuck in old ways. They stuck in old ways. That's why they go around hollering white supremacy, white supremacy. And be going to a job with a damn white boss owned by a white company. Talking about some white supremacy. They being held back. Some of these folks who be saying they held back make $100,000 a year, drive a nice car, got a nice family, and they still be saying, I'm like, how is you still saying this? Yeah, man, they've been keeping us down for a long time. They doing this and that. You just went and cashed a $2,000 check, a random check that somebody owed you or you did some work or something for, and you being oppressed. Man, I got tired of having that defeatist mentality, that loser mindset. I got tired of it. It's draining. It's draining. The Democrats always saying Trump going to cut off senior citizens' pensions. Man, they be always saying that, and they love them entitlement programs. That's what be killing me. They keep saying the food stamps finna get cut. Housing finna get cut. I'm like, why y'all keep directing that towards black folks like everybody is on housing and we all on food stamps? What is that about? That's how they come at us during the election. This is finna get cut. They gonna roll this back. Okay. Black folks ain't the only people who be on this. Why y'all always bring that to us? So we supposed to vote to not get food stamps cut? We can't vote, to better our communities in some kind of way with some bills or some type of policy. Y'all don't want to talk about that? Y'all just want to talk about how entitlement programs gonna get cut and it's gonna effectively attack a black community immediately. We're gonna be the first ones to feel the brunt. Get the fuck out of here. This is that clip. It's more white folks that are on government. Exactly. It's a whole lot more. It's way more of them than us. Is this shit froze? I swear to God, bro. Or I just can't click on this. Oh. I was finna say. This is that clip that Charles was talking about. This was I guess it was a Spanish lady. She didn't know this black dude speaks Spanish. I'm pretty sure he probably like a Caribbean or something. But he speaks Spanish and she didn't know. She started speaking Spanish, saying stuff about him, and he had to tell her. Exactly. Black man, we can't get that shit. I remember I was in college, I was trying to get that shit one time. They would not give it to me. Somebody was like, man, you can go get them. You in school. I was like, okay. I tried to go get them. They didn't give me shit, bro. I think what they tried to give me was like $15. It was some bullshit. I was like, man, what? Man, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, this is that clip. Let me refresh it, make sure it's gonna play.
All right. We give you a word of advice. Man, you got to watch what.
Hold on, and what had happened was he heard us talking because she was ringing him up. That's why he cut off and was like, man, I'm gonna give you a word of advice, just so give y'all some context.
You say when you say it, because this is what I'm saying. Because you don't know who speaks Spanish. Yo soy cubano, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo soy cubano, yo soy cubano. Y cuando habla la gente negra, te hablando de mí también.
I was just saying.
Okay, but I'm just saying you need to watch what you say.
I was just saying.
Okay, I'm just letting you know though. When you talk about people, especially black people, man, watch what you're saying. I ain't recording you. I'm recording myself.
Oh,
I'm recording you now. I'm recording you now. I'm recording you now. So, you know what? That's what I'm saying. They be talking that shit Spanish, thinking people don't understand their ass. Yo soy cubano. Cuando hablan la mierda de negros, te hablando de mí también. So when you talk about black folks in Spanish,
he sure did.
A bunch of them understand what the fuck you're saying. No, y'all talking that nigga shit Spanish.
Yeah, he heard everything. See, she tried to put the spin on it, but it's like the dude speak proper Spanish, like fluently. You can't try. Well, I was saying this. The nigga know exactly what you were saying. You can't lie about it.
Entiendo. Cuando habla esa mierda de negros, te hablando de mí también. Like I'm telling people, I didn't video to get the girl fired. What happened was I was in the store, Family Dollar, and I was buying a few things, some soap and stuff like that. Now the one lady, she was on the aisle with me. She knew I spoke Spanish because I had my phone on speaker and I was talking to a customer in Spanish. So she knew I spoke Spanish. The girl behind the counter, she probably didn't. So as I was going through the line, the lady in front of me, she had a little girl, and her little girl had some little tennis, and they were black. So she asked the girl behind the counter, what about the white tennis? She said, no, the white tennis, they were speaking Spanish. She said, the white tennis for boys. She said, but when I opened up the box, I put the box behind the counter because she said in Spanish, porque los negros estaban robando. The black people, and I'm gonna say it without being derogatory, but she's saying the black people would be stealing the tennis. But she said it in Spanish in a derogatory way. So the lady in front of me, who knew I spoke Spanish, turns around and looked at me in the face. And then she starts engaging in the conversation. No, estos negros siempre allá están robando las cosas. So I'm sitting in line, I'm really holding my peace to keep from going off because I don't want to act a fool. So I wait till she burn off and I tell her little sister behind the counter, I said, let me give you a word of advice. I said, man, you'll never know. I said, you'll never know who you offend. And as I'm trying to tell her, I guess she's snapping. Did he understand me? So I tell her in Spanish, yo soy cubano. To let her know I understand. So now she's going to the fence and trying to explain to me why she said what she said, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't videoing her, I was videoing myself. And then she, she hollered for her manager, he's videoing me, so I'm like, I wouldn't, but I said I am now. So I put her on blast. And like I said, my intention wasn't to get her fired, it was to check her, to watch what you say, because you never know who understand you. So you see me as a black person, but you don't know my roots. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I'm trying to wake her up to, man, you never know who understand you. Because there's a bunch of us, Afro-Latinos, que habla español. Y como yo parle français aussi, I speak French and Spanish. So, you see the man, but you don't know the roots. And that was my thing. You never know who you offend, because you never know who understand you.
Right, and
that's how you know they're not with us. You know what I'm saying? They want us to help them. That's how all these groups do. The LGBTQ, the Latinos, Israel, they even got mad at us. Everybody, they want us to get involved with them when they have these conflicts with our government. But they really don't like black people. They don't want you in their businesses. They think that you steal. They think that y'all evil. What is they even think that, we like the what is it? I can't think of the name of it. The wrong type of people in this world. We just all evil, all bad, anything bad is black. Man, look. They not with us, so why should we be with them? Just because a few of them came out to some type of black rally that had something going on, not all of us supposed to be involved? Man, no. No. Say that's what they think of us and they want us to fight for them. Yeah. Exactly. Their parents teach them to belittle black people on a daily basis and hope they won't fall in love with a black man one day. Yup. Ain't that ironic? And then a lot of them be liking black men and black women. Some of them won't date nothing but black men or black women. They try to keep them away from them. Hell, even during slavery. The white man kept the, matter of fact, you know what? Yeah. I was watching this the other day. Y'all hang on. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all remember this scene when he was talking to the on Jungle Fever? Remember this on Jungle Fever? Come on, damn it. Watch this scene. Remember this scene from Jungle Fever right here?
You see, there was a lot of lynchings down in Willacoochee, Georgia.
Oh, what the hell? Would they not let me show it because I'm on the live? I wonder, I wonder if that's like a, hold up, I'm going to put it back somewhere else real quick, see if it'll play. Nah, that ain't it. It's just not playing. Hold up, y'all. Hey, yeah, Tubi got some good movies, some old movies and shit. I be watching that shit all the time when I'm driving. I ain't gonna lie.
And my father, he's away.
Man, why is
And
it
my
doing
father,
that?
he's asked me
128.
to leave. Away. And my father,
It's not playing the video. This is crazy. I wonder if it's because of that. Damn. Hold up. That's crazy. It's literally not showing the video, and I don't know why. I bet you there's some type of where they don't want you doing that shit. Let me see if it's on YouTube. There you go.
Well, has Flipper told you about his loving wife and daughter?
yes, yes.
Excuse me.
And say to his woman, baby, you are
Georgia. What a name.
Gucci.
White man say to his woman, baby, you are the flower of white southern womanhood, too holy and pure to be touched by any man, including me. I'm gonna put you up on a pedestal so the whole world fall down and worship you. And if any nigger so much as look at you, I'll lynch his ass. She believed him, thought she really was holy and pure like the Virgin Mary. She let him put her up on that pedestal. Meanwhile, the husband, no sooner than the sun went down to the slave quarters, grabbing up every piece of black poontang he could lay his hands on, then...
Yep. You see that? They be trying to keep the kids away from it. Some of them even love it. And then the kids grow up to want to be with some black folks. Ain't that crazy? Even the slave master back then put his wife on a pedestal, and then he go out there and trying to knock off all the slave women he can. All the pretty ones. Calling them monkeys and shit in front of everybody, but then secretly going out there trying to get with the monkeys. The apes, the baboons.
And that's how our blood got diluted. Mulattoes, quadroons, octoroons. And I'm sure that most of those high and mighty white ladies felt abandoned, but they were so proud to be white and therefore superior. They kept their mouths shut and their legs locked tight. But in the midnight hour, laying there, alone, on the hot bed of lust, I'm sure they must have thought what it would be like to have one of them big black bucks the husbands were so desperately afraid of. I feel sorry for you. Here it is, the 90s, still trying to make up for what you missed out on. But I don't blame you. As for the black man, like my own son Flipper, who ought to know better, got a loving wife and daughter, still got to fish in the white man's cesspool, I have nothing but contempt.
Yep. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. These cave dwellers cannot be redeemed. Nope. I'm telling you, man. They want you to be on their side. They want you to be on their side. Everybody want us to be on their side. But they really don't like us. That's the funny part about it. They want us, they want us to help them get out of situations, but they don't like us. They want to portray our lifestyles, but they don't like us. They want to eat our foods and cook like us, but they don't like us. They want to dress like us, but they don't like us. They want to have swag like us, but they don't like us. They want to be creative as us, but they don't like us. That's all the bullshit right there. They want to talk like black people, but don't like black people. They want to walk around saying nigger, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, and then they don't like black people. Some of them are so delusional that they think that they black. I know y'all grew up with some of them. I grew up with a couple of them. Some white boys that they really think they black, but they know they not black. They don't, kind of like the Paul Wall types and stuff. They just grew up around black people. They cool, but they know not to say the N-word. But that's really totally different than the ones who, like, actually want to be black people, but don't want to be around black people, but they want to do all black stuff. They even taking your culture now. Look at the way that they doing these trail rides and shit like that. I'm in Texas. I remember white folks used to do trail rides, but it's little elements today, trail rides and their country events like ours that they started to incorporate, the little dances, the line dances. They wasn't doing stuff like that. They was doing line dances, but not like how we was doing it. Man, they ain't got me fooled. Gen Z let these fools use it. They know who to do that shit around. Yeah. Gen Z be letting them say nigga, nigga, nigga. Oh, man, that's my nigga. He cool. He cool. He cool. Some Mexican cat. Nah, my nigga, he cool. He like, nah, that's my nigga, bro. We good. That's my nigga. Boy, y'all got the game fucked up. Fucked up. But this is what I was talking about. It's this police chief or whoever he is, and it's another one. It's a black dude in Florida. Said he not gonna help. Is it the police chief? I think it's the police chief. Yeah, talking about he not gonna help. There you go. What is his name? Gregory Tony. Damn, I missed it. They won? Indy won. Yeah, you got these Negroes right here that want to be on the wrong side. All right, bro. Appreciate you coming through, music lovers. There you go right there. I'm finna play it, y'all. Got Negroes like this right here.
Some of the things that other sheriffs in this state has participated in increasing availability of manpower to execute some of these responsibilities that fall under immigrations, we are not. There has been a submittal of requests. The governor wanted to see all sheriffs participate in this one program, 287G, which was related to the inmate processing components, and we've always been in compliance with that. Then there was a pivot point to have deputies participate in 287G task force, whereas now it's the law enforcement apparatus that is out in the field and increasing the operational tempo for customs, meaning 20 deputies are assigned, let's say in Sarasota, to this particular task force. And those deputies are now basically operating under the will, or so, the partnership of immigration. I've dedicated the 2 people that's always been there. I've not increased that. We have other priorities in this community that I'm focused on, and immigration is not one of them.
Ain't that a stupid statement coming from a black man? He think he doing something admirable. He think he's on the right side. These the type of Negroes that be thinking they gonna get some type of clout or something off of this. They've drunk the Kool-Aid, as they say. Democrats will bring back all the people Trump and Tom Homan deported and pay them cash for. Oh man, you ain't lying. If they do regain power, which I don't think they will. I really don't think they will. I have no fear in them regaining any type of political power. I swear, I just don't. I don't see it. I think they're on a decline. But if they was to do it, they definitely would. But you know what? That right there might actually be the wake-up call for black folks. If that happened. If they seen them bring all these illegals back, give them all of their benefits back, then give them reparations or say like harm was done to them because their families were split up and all of this, then black folks will finally wake up and be like, damn, y'all wouldn't even do that for us. Hell, y'all don't do shit for us. And you did this for those people? You know what? You might be onto something, because that might be the wake-up call that we need. Because it seems like that's the only time we ever do what we need to do is when we get put in a position where our backs is against the wall, where it just is not even in question what just happened to us. Anytime people can trick a lot of us and make us think a certain way, we go right along with it. But when our backs are finally against the wall and we have no other choice, that's when the majority of us usually wisen up, which is sad that it always has to be that way, that we always have to get to the end of the rope to realize that we at the end of the rope. Let's check out this other guy.
As I watch the actions taken by federal law enforcement in California and along the West Coast, I am reminded of why I became a police.
I just don't understand how it's almost like they not even American citizens, bro. It's like it's like these people hate their own country. You would think as a law enforcement officer that you have this thing in your mind that we all should abide by the laws and rules of this country. But yet these people act like, no, we're not gonna go along with that. We just gonna let that slide. We're gonna crack down on other stuff, but immigration, we're not gonna stop that. We're not gonna interfere with that. We don't care if people cross the border and come over here and invade our communities, and some of these illegals actually harm people. Let me see something, man. Speaking of that. What's up, Jalen? I could do this all day right here. All day. It would be nothing to pull this type of shit up.
Developments in a Cobb County murder investigation. We've now learned the suspect is in the country illegally. Channel 2 reported this week on the arrest of Hector Rivas. Cobb County police say he killed Camilla Williams, whose body was found in bushes off Pat Mel Road. ICE officials say Rivas is a Honduran native who illegally entered the U.S. in 2021. They say Border Patrol arrested him, and a judge had previously ordered his deportation.
Ordered his deportation, and then he came back and killed somebody. That's the bullshit that be going on. Look at this one. This is another. I'm talking about this shit could go on and on.
In this case, the suspect is 25-year-old Piero Estefano Butt Castillo, who's depicted here in the picture. He's a Chilean national who was, in this case,
a Chilean national. Look at this shit.
Today, authorities arrested 34-year-old Edgar Diego and charged him with murder. Officials say he is an undocumented immigrant. Investigators say last November he shot and killed 19-year-old Pedro Juan Pascual on Pine Street after a fight. Diego is currently awaiting a bond hearing. Today, authorities arrested
an illegal alien with prior murders and a slew of other charges. Murders father and husband in his home.
His purple Maserati. The bullet hit 34-year-old Edieski Incencio Pinero in the chest, a father and husband who died at the hospital after being shot in front of his own family. His wife calls him a wonderful person. She doesn't have any bad memories of him.
She don't even, man, get it off my screen. She don't even speak Spanish. She probably illegal too.
Section of Veterans Parkway and Riverdale Road. News 4's Dominique Moody spoke exclusively with a family member and shares new details tonight in the case, only on 4.
My stepdad was a hard-working, loving man who always made time for his family.
Relatives of Heber Cervantes relying on these photos to remember the man who they say was dedicated to his loved ones and his work as a carpenter and painter.
He took a lot of pride in what he did. As a family, we loved spending time together, whether it was a simple cookout, watching movies, or going on road trips.
Prince George's County Police say Cervantes was shot and killed last fall in Riverdale.
Court documents revealed that Prince George's County Police were initially responding to a vehicle accident along Veterans Parkway. Now, when they got here, they discovered Cervantes' body on the side of the road.
Investigators arrested and charged these two men, Jose Guardo Oriana and Santiago de la Olimes, with first and second degree murder. Police say it all started here at the Rinconcito restaurant in Landover Hills. Court documents say Cervantes could be seen on surveillance video eating dinner inside when the two suspects came and sat down. According to police, by midnight, Cervantes
A previously deported illegal immigrant with prior criminal record allegedly attacks officers with a Molotov cocktail during the Los Angeles riots. Swiftly arrested the suspect and will be tried for attempted murder. Wow. Says the governor of Illinois testifying in Congress tomorrow about Illinois sanctuary state laws. Is he really? Well, you know what he gonna say. Even though his constituents don't like it, he's gonna get up there and cape for them. We have more than enough resources to take care of these people. Stupid ass nigga. Angel Gabriel Cruz Chalk was arrested for a double murder and the stabbing death of his girlfriend and her 4-year-old daughter. The sheriff has stated that he entered illegally. The killer in this one, Julio Cesar Pimentel Soriano, an illegal who broke into America, butchered a wife and a husband. And 2 children. Then set the house on fire. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angeline Ubaldo Moreno and 2-year-old Sebastian Ubaldo. Irondequoit Police Chief Scott Peters emotional at today's press conference as we got a first real update from Saturday's scene that we now know resulted in the death of a family at their home on Knapp Avenue. A crime scene unlike any other for Irondequoit Police Chief Scott Peters.
This was a horrific scene. In almost 32 years of doing this job, I've never seen anything like it.
Shock and horror from the Irondequoit community, a family of 4 victims of a homicide in their own home.
This is Labor Day. It was supposed to be a joyous day, spending time off with your family. This family doesn't have that anymore. This family is forever going to be, half their family's gone in an instant.
Irondequoit Police providing an update on the investigation and naming the 4 family members killed. 30-year-old Fraime Ubaldo, 26-year-old Morangeli Moreno Santiago, 4-year-old Evangeline Ubaldo Moreno, and 2-year-old Sebastian Ubaldo Moreno killed early Saturday morning. Chief Peters saying these actions are inexplicable.
Adults do what adults do, but kids are innocent. So take that for what it's worth. Mom was being a mom, protecting her children. Dad, I can't say, but nobody should ever be able to do this or be able to think that they could do that to a child.
The chief saying that his department is dealing with a lot at the moment between the investigation and trying to keep a community together, and says those responsible will be caught.
We wanted to make sure that we were...
Like I said, I could go on and 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 on. That's not even the bottom of that list. I mean, it's case after case after case after case after case. If I just keep scrolling, because I'm looking at it right now. I took it off the screen, but I'm looking at it myself. Like, that shit just goes on and on and on. On and on and on. And you got these black police chiefs, where you go, they just cape for this stuff.
We do not inquire into or collect information about an individual's immigration or citizenship status unless it is directly connected to a state or local criminal investigation.
So they're not going to do nothing until they kill a nigga, until they commit a crime. So in the meantime, they could have just come from their country and committed all kind of atrocities, murdered people, and they governments know about them. They don't, don't get no information. Don't ask their government, who is this person? Is he a very dangerous individual? No, they don't care. We'll just wait till he come over here and commit some atrocities, and then we'll do something about it. But until then, he's fine. It's okay. Get him a house. Get him something to eat. Let's hook him up. Let's get him a job. I seen another video where a guy who owned some type of construction business, he was sitting up here crying on TV because they deported 6 of his workers. His ass should be locked up. You need to be hiring American citizens, bro. And you crying about some illegals. Because the reason why you crying is because you can't pay them BS wages. And stop saying these people pay taxes, because they don't be paying no taxes. A lot of times they get paid under the table. And y'all like paying them under the table because y'all don't got to pay them regular wages. Y'all don't mind that. And y'all ain't got to pay taxes on it. Yeah, I just get this nigga $300. He like it, you like it, y'all love it. Shit. Well, I'm finna get off of here, y'all. I didn't want to be on here too long. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Probably do some. I gotta get back to some videos. I gotta start back doing the little videos too. At least dropping one every couple of days or something. So I gotta get back to the videos. Yeah. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.